Hi friends, how are we? So we're going to be making some DIY heart pillows. Isn't it so cute? Let's jump in. Let's start with the materials you're going to need for this pillow. You should have a bag of fluff, so put that to the side for now. You should also have 2 pieces of fabric. I will say that the fabric is going to make a mess. So I would wear something that you don't care gets kind of fuzzy, because as you're working, it is absolutely going to get everywhere. For the most of you guys should have just a pink one. This is all I had. You're also going to want some scissors. A ruler might be helpful, not necessary. And you're going to want a marker. I promise this is going to be super helpful for as we go on. So to start, you're going to want to either take a white piece of paper, make a heart, or I like to draw it right on. I will say, if you're going to draw right on the fabric, make sure that the side you want outside is flipped down. It's like on the table. So this is going to be the inside of the pillow, so I don't care what it looks like. And when you're doing your, let's see if I can, so when you're making this, you want to fill up as much of the fabric as possible. Don't be afraid if you made a mistake, or like for me, a couple lines going on over here. It's okay, because it's gonna be on the inside, no one's gonna see that. So what you're gonna want to do is take your heart, draw it, and at this point, you could either cut both of them together, which I recommend. I think that's so much easier. So that means you only have to draw on one piece of fabric, or you cut one and then use that as a stencil. So I'm going to cut mine right now. So now that you have your hearts, what you're going to want to do is take a ruler, and for this part, I find it easiest if you take your ruler and you're going to want it to be about an inch and a half down. And so what I do is I will make a dot, and I will do that at different points. So here's about that, there, about there, and you keep going all around your heart. And once you're done, you can connect them, and you should have a smaller heart looking kind of like that. Once you have your smaller heart, this is where our scissors come back into play, and we're going to be cutting our strips. So your strips should be about a 1/2 inch in thickness if you want to kind of figure out how big that is. You could always take your ruler. I like to just eyeball it. So mine's about this big, and you're going to do that all around the edge. So what you're going to want to do is take your heart, make sure that any part that's been drawn on is on the inside. So that might mean you have to flip it around. That's okay. We're going to do that, and we're going to start knotting. So I'm going to take piece right here, take my 2 sides, and we're going to double knot it. So 1 knot, and then again. And this is just to make sure the stuffing doesn't come out. And we're going to do this just about all the way. So what I would recommend is start tying and leave yourself, so maybe if you want to start on one side, leave like 1 pocket for you to be able to stuff. So let's get tying. So you'll notice that I gave you a lot of stuffing. This is so you can kind of control how tough or how soft you want your pillow to be. But just take your stuffing, take your hole, and start shoving in. When you're shoving in the stuffing, I would try to push to the other side. It's already kind of, closed up. And this will start bringing some shape to your heart. It'll kind of make it look a little less goofy looking. At least for me it is. So you'll start seeing that the shape is beginning to fill out. And what you're going to want to do is kind of keep pushing. And you're going to notice that the stuffing's starting to go over here. That's okay. What I like to do is make it feel pretty full. And then I like to tie a little bit more. So just maybe a couple more ties, make that hole a bit smaller. Remember, as you're doing this, you're going to want to double knot it. If you don't, the pillow will come apart. And you really want everything to stay inside. So there's another one. Now my hole's a little smaller. Do I want more stuffing? I do. And then again, in my smaller hole, I'm putting more stuffing. And I'm kind of doing that until I really like how my pillow is starting to look. And once you're happy with the amount of stuffing you have, so I think just a little bit more, you can close it up. And there you have it, your little heart pillow. You can either keep it for yourself, give it to someone you love, but I hope you enjoy it. And I'll see you guys next month. Bye.